What is going on, legends? Welcome back to another video. Before we get started, like always, hit that subscribe button, turn on that notification bell, and don't forget to like the video to connect more lawn care enthusiasts to the Charged Up Jacks channel. So listen, I'm reading all your feedback on the OptimusZ 36 Stand On. And first of all, I just want to apologize to anyone that has watched the power video that I just posted. When I'm out solo, I don't have a tripod. I don't have anybody to film me, but I am going to invest in a tripod so you guys can get more content of this machine in action. Also, in today's video, I kind of want to go over some of the top features that I think this mower will benefit some of you guys out there. Starting with the way that it charges. So I'm going to jump right into this video, and this is my honest review on the OptimusZ 36-inch Stand On and how it benefits my business. Again, when it's charging, you can tell that it's charging with these LED lights on the front that pulsate when they're charging, and it's that one and that one right there. And on the screen, it gives you a time of how long it's gonna charge. So let's say you plug it up and it's at 46%. It'll say, hey, by 9:46 tonight PM, or it'll be at 100%. I think that's a really cool feature that this machine has. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you a little bit more features that I love, and I can show you in comparison to the Ego, which I also have sitting right next to it. So when you look at it right now, it's loaded up on the trailer. We're getting ready to go out on our day. The next feature I think is super cool is if it adjusts, it's all of the cutting heights from 1 all the way to 5. So you got your 1, 1.25, 1.5, 1.75, etc., etc. And then the arm that you pull to get back down to the floating deck that you see there. Super easy, doesn't require a ton of strength, but the benefits of the OptimusZ with having all these different cutting heights is that the Ego one that's sitting right there doesn't have as many of those. And I think that if you get to a property that requires a, let's just say 2.75 cut, this will really be important, and I think it's a plus for anyone that is looking to get precision on those cuts. And again, the only reason we're doing it here with the Ego is because I want to show you that it doesn't have a lot of options. It does have some, but not as many as the OptimusZ. So I wanted to go ahead and put this here as a comparison to those that are in the mix of a Ego residential that might want to be adding it to their fleet, or a Greenworks commercial. Now when we get up here and we dive into the screen, you can see your blade speed, GPS tracking. I think this feature right here is super cool, which is the time, right? So if you're at a job and you're saying, hey man, we got to get out of here by 8:30, this is a cool little feature that I think that's super helpful if you're trying to be efficient and saying, hey, we got here at 7, let's go ahead and get over to our next property by 9. And then you can either crank up that speed, and then down below I see you can read there, energy use high if it's all the way up, energy use medium, and eco. And I'm going to be honest with you, this machine cuts very well in eco and low blade speed, and half the times I'm either right here on medium use and never crank this up because it's cutting through absolutely everything. Since it is a more smaller machine, it gets into every single backyard. I haven't had a single problem, and even some of the weirdest gates that people pretty much build themselves, I was able to squeeze through. And even going to some apartment complexes that we have that are on our route, I can go ahead and just go right into the back of that property. And I was a little concerned that, okay, the wheels are not going to go in. And man, I haven't had a single problem with this machine going into any backyard or any yard in general. The machine also is super easy to clean. This is something that I was worried about a little bit was with my other one. It stained up quite a bit. I haven't pressure washed this one today, but normally I'm trying to get into the habit of, at the end of every work day, we get the other tools that I have and just spray it down, get any dog waste off the tires. But it is an absolute super clean machine, super nice machine, and I think Greenworks did a phenomenal job with this particular unit. So if you're out there thinking about getting this guy, I would say go for it. It has changed my business, and we love the all-day battery life is what I'm gonna call it. All right guys, so we have Tony on the Z6 right now. You guys were asking for cutting videos. Here's one now. It is currently cutting this grass here at a 3.25. You can see the cut already where she's cut, and then the tallness of this grass here. It's not bogging down. You can hear it right now as she's going through it. Here's another pass through. Phenomenal job. It's super easy to use as well. Right now she's cutting on eco mode, to where that's the speed that you're currently seeing here. And we started today with 100% battery, and at the end of this video we'll show you exactly what percentage we're at. We do have that mulch kit installed, and you guys can go ahead and see the cut quality here. The blades have about 11 hours on them, and that is the OptimusZ cutting this front yard. We have to cut this area here as well, and then you guys can see some of the thicker stuff here in this backyard, which we'll be cutting as well. Let me go ahead and take it here to the back, and it's a pretty big lot that we're going to be cutting, so we'll go ahead and have either myself or Tony record us as we're cutting this. And again, we're cutting everything at a 3.25. You can see the neighbor's yard, and then this yard where they've broken that line. And not too noisy, especially right now. We're starting out 7:45 in the morning here in our area, but you guys can see how it handles the height. And it's just doing a phenomenal job. What she's already cut, and then what she's currently working on over there. So here we are on the back part of the property. Tony's getting it cut real nice. You guys can see the cut quality. She's going with the around the property cut today. So there's really no right or wrong way, I think, in my opinion, to use this machine. But go ahead and zoom in a little bit there. You guys can see it in action. And again, cut quality. You have, obviously we have to string trim this, but she's already cut pretty much the majority of that there. There's your taller stuff up in here, and she's coming through right here. And then you'll see us pass through here in just a second. And again, I believe she's running on eco mode, and then we'll take a look at that as well here in just a second. Here is cut quality up on the front yard, which it's already been cut. I'm gonna go ahead and string trim, which I've pretty much done a little bit of that right now as well. So there's that. Some thicker stuff that Tony's about to hit this other side. Can see it, man, no problem at all getting through all that stuff, man. I want to say it's a little wet as well today, so you're seeing it go through a little bit more wetter conditions. But there's cut quality. There's what she still hasn't even hit, which is right here. Not that it's tall, but it is a little bit taller. You can see it from where she's cutting to what she hasn't cut, and what we've cut over here on this side as well. I mean, it is a heavier machine, so it does leave some tracks, but on a property like this one where they really don't care about what the, not that they don't care about what the yard looks like, but those tracks will obviously go away. But the next time we're here, we'll cut it in a different formation to where those tire tracks will go away. But you can see the difference from where we cut to what she's cutting now, and no problem at all. And not very loud, man. We love how quiet the machine is. It gives a good, I mean, a solid cut, man. Solid cut. And there you can see the last little bit of strip that we have left. And then we'll see what our battery percentage is after this one. And I'll ask her what settings she used to cut. So was she on eco mode? What blade speed were we at? And again, it was all cut on what I'm thinking, my guess. So the part of this video is that she was cutting on eco mode. I can kind of tell by just the speed that it's going. And she could have probably clicked it up just one more bar to get a little bit more speed. And the blade speed, I think she never messed with it. So we'll ask her as soon as she's done cutting that last strip of grass right there. And guys, if you're enjoying the content, man, make sure to subscribe to the channel. It helps the channel a lot. I know you guys were asking for these type of videos. Again, I want to take this time to apologize for not recording the overgrown yard, but here is the OptimusZ 36-inch stand-on, you know, cutting through some of this wetter Florida grass. And as you guys can see, no problem at all, no bogging, no stalling. Just a phenomenal machine, man, and super user-friendly, man. I think we've only had it for about a week now, and we're both new to the stand-on version of things, and we've pretty much figured it out, man. Leaves a phenomenal cut, guys. So again, we're gonna let her get through this last little bit of grass right here, and we'll go ahead and ask her what percent, or not what percentage. We'll check the battery percentage, and then again, we got here at 100%, and we'll see what settings she was using to cut here in this pretty decent backyard that we're in right now. So and we still have 14 lawns to go, and I feel confident with this mower that we can get through absolutely everything that we have on our route. And again, here is what she just cut. So cut quality, obviously some stuff that we're gonna clean up ourselves, but phenomenal. Does an incredible job. OptimusZ by Greenworks 36 stand on. All right, Tony, so just got a couple questions because a lot of people are wanting content on the OptimusZ. Can you please let us know what setting and you used, what the battery percentage is, and did you change the blade speed at all?
So we're at a medium energy use. We're at 92%, and I didn't touch the blade speed.
All right, cool. So what would you say, is it super easy to handle this machine, being that we both are new to the stand-on version of machines? And how difficult would you say it has been to learn using the OptimusZ?
I would say you can catch on pretty quickly. It's just as soon as you learn how to get your balance from the speed you're going, and then like hitting dips and stuff, it's pretty simple. We both learned how to use it in less than a day.
Nice. So you still feel like the OptimusZ is better than the Z6?
It just cuts better.
Yeah, nice. All right, legends, so here's the final cut here in this backyard. We're gonna pan around the front to check it out. Hopefully this gives you an idea of the performance and cut quality of the OptimusZ stand-on 36. So we just finished up this property here with the OptimusZ 36. This is going to be a full day of cutting. We're blowing the property off. You saw the backyard. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, it would help us a lot. We're trying to get to 800 subscribers. More in-depth videos of the OptimusZ 36 stand-on, because that is our mower of choice now, and it's going to be the mower that we're going to be using moving forward. And if you're on the fence about this mower, hopefully these videos will help you in seeing the grass height. Obviously today was a little bit lower than the other video that I posted, but you're still getting some understanding. And again, everything's still all battery powered. We're using the Ego 800 CFM blower, which is an absolute beast as well. So stay tuned. We're gonna head to the next property, and depending on the grass height, we're gonna try our best to hit everything with the OptimusZ today. All right, guys, so we made it to the next property. The video is gonna end here today because we have a bit of more work to do, but we're gonna get the OptimusZ off the trailer. We're gonna cut this yard. I'm gonna show you the yard first. We're gonna set up the tripod and record this cut completely. We'll put on some audio, music, so you guys can sit back, relax. If you aren't subscribed, man, subscribe to the channel today. Hit that thumbs up button. The subscriber goal this month is gonna be to get to 800, and we're almost there, almost to 750 legends that have joined the community. Let's flip the camera around, show you the grass that we're cutting. This one's a little bit taller here, and we're gonna go ahead and set that up and get after it. All right, so here is the grass that we're cutting. We could easily push mow this, but you guys are here for more of that content, so that's what we're gonna do for you. And then it's this little lot here. Let's go ahead and grab the tripod, set it up, and get after it. All right, legends, so we were able to go ahead and complete the cut here at this property. I'm gonna flip the camera around and show you exactly what the OptimusZ did right now. Remember, from the beginning of the video to now, we're still at 90%. Now, I think what's super important is that when you are picking a tool, you wanna make sure that you know what your tool can handle. So for an example, the Ego Z6 could handle all of these smaller yards that we're servicing, but now with the OptimusZ, we know that that tool can handle this and so much more throughout the day. So let's flip the camera around and show you what that mower just did.